Am I gonna look for Keeley? No. My heartless bastard.
I'm usually good with faces, but I don't think I've seen you here before. What brings you to Camp McCarren? You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive. Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out. Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. Well... I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent. Talk to her if you like.
Right, let's see if I can make Mr. Prisoner talk. One good idea to do is you walk over here and speak to
Nice
Curtis.
to meet you. I'm Curtis. Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago. You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd, or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
Right. Let's see what I can do in terms of revenge. Have a fucking mop thrown across the floor. You bastards. Let's see if I can speak to this
You
guy.
stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Yes.
Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently. Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him. Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy. I like the way you think. Have I said that yet?
Nope.
Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination. I think if you rough him up enough... So let's do this. When you're ready... That's the spirit.
Quick save here, just in case it bugs out.
Long time no see, Celus.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with
You
a
can't smoke
Legion
indoors, that's
slave
against the
collar
law.
on it.
Oh, pass.
Oh, in England.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles.
Not quite.
Oh,
If you fit
fashion.
it just right, their body never gets used to the
Swag.
feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just
Such
enough
swag,
when
yeah.
they
Such
swallow
swag, swag, swag,
or
swag.
turn their
Such
head
swag, yeah.
to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus, if you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
Okay.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm? You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order. Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors. I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room. Whoa! I've got you now.
Whoa, easy there.
Can't hit me.
You're supposed to rough him up a little, not kill him.
Whoa, easy there.
You're supposed to rough him up a little, not kill him. Why don't you step
You like
outside
that?
a minute? Let off some steam. Nice job.
Whoa!
It's your blood that's all over the floor, mate. Sorry, spill my guts all over the floor, mate,
stop
yeah?
for a sec. I think my friend doesn't like you, Silus. I don't know how much longer I can keep him under control.
You think this'll make me talk? A beating? This is the best you can do?
Not just any beating, Silus. A savage beating. A beating that you'll be reminded of every time you feel pain from now on. When my friend's done with you, you won't have any of your teeth left. You'll be drinking your food through a straw.
Good.
Your ribs will never heal properly, and it will hurt every time you breathe. It'll be like your collars, Silus. Impossible to forget.
Go to hell.
Huh. Not the sort of wit I've come to expect from you, Silus.
You're getting nothing from me.
I'm getting entertainment. That's something. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna spill your guts to me? Or am I gonna let my friend the maniac back in here for some playtime? Silus. Silent treatment, huh? Have it your way. Come on back in. I think
I
he
never
misses
left.
you. Oh, and let me check you for weapons one more time. For your safety as well as his.
You hit like a bedridden old woman. It'll take more than that to get me to...
You're saying? That's why your blood's all over the floor? That's right, you little bitch. Fuck you. That's right, you little bitch. Yeah, yeah. Your blood all over the floor.
Come on! Enough, this is pointless. I'm dead to the Legion either way, I'll tell you what I know.
Good.
You should know that Caesar has always kept his own counsel. He never reveals anything that would make him vulnerable. My knowledge will not prevent the inevitable. This camp will be ash within months. Maybe weeks.
Nah.
Something is wrong with Caesar. Something he is attempting to hide from his men. But it was obvious before we set out on this last mission. For 3 days we awaited his order to dispatch us. 3 days. But he hid in his tent, refusing to give orders, complaining of headaches. He looks different now than he used to. His face is sunken, sickly. But any questioning of his health enrages him. There is one other thing that may interest you. I know that Caesar has planted a spy here.
It's Caesar.
Every night, details of NCR troop movements are broadcast from a radio on this base to Caesar's camp. The spy has been here a long time, since before the entire conflict began. He's an officer. If I knew who he was, I would tell you. If I escape and he's alive to report it, the Legion would hunt me down. But like I said, none of this information will change the outcome for you. No force can hold back the tide of the Legion.
Yeah, we can. Bring you all down, you ugly fucker. That's right. You.
That was fun to watch. I'd have you do it again, but I'd probably get in trouble. This'll do the NCR a lot of good, so you should be proud. Here's the standard fee. Plus, I threw in the price of a good show on the strip. That's from me personally. You can beat up my prisoners anytime. Yep. You're back. Now, what kind of MP would I be if I've had soldiers go AWOL, break in... Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that. Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there, just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like, and if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally. Yep, see you around.
Right, let's see what I can do. Dive down here. Probably helps if I change the actual mission. I don't get how these can take off. You've got holes in the fucking ground. I've never seen a plane like that before. Pretty cool. I think I might wait for 6 hours. See what I can dish out. No one there yet. Let's try now. Let's see if... Well, they said that people were sneaking in. But I've not seen anyone either. Let's try 2 o'clock.
Lupa, this is Frumentarius Picus. Over.
Go ahead, Picus.
Afternoon patrol enters Fiend territory at 1300. Have them mind that stretch.
10-4, Picus.
What are you doing here? You don't... I don't know what you...
And let's just do that style.
Had enough?
You had enough. That's right, bitch. Save now, though. So, now that he's dealt with, change my gun. Pretty good idea to go back down. What we're going to do is we're going to stop this train from exploding. Because there is a train that's going to explode. I've got to stop it. God damn it. Let me on. There you are in the last fucking game. It's not letting you on. Well, there's nothing I can do about that then. Geronimo!
Yes? What is it? Curtis, something's not right. He came to me today saying he was worried about the monorail. Listen, you've got to get to the monorail.
Yeah, it's about to go.
The train is about to depart.
Oh, shit. I knew it was there. Didn't let me stop it.
What happened? God damn it.